Every single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way. Every single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way.
Hey, what's up, and welcome back to BxHx. Today we have a special episode where we have a couple guests with us, and we're gonna bring some island flavor a little bit later.
Talk about it.
So with us we have Roxstar. We also have
Gwan, Twon.
we'll always bring you the 4 and 4. We're also gonna hit you with 3s, 3rd Ave, and always got some Bronx history. So stay tuned.
That's international Roxstar case. Y'all don't know.
They gonna find out.
They gonna find out.
So he's a creative director, costume designer, and at the age 15, Jerome, with his IQ of 130, landed his dream job working directly with Kamora Lee Simmons as a designer and junior creative director for the popular brand Baby Fat Lifestyle, all before entering the Fashion Institute of Technology. Celebrity supporters include Beyonce, Hailey Baldwin, Bieber, Kelly Rowland, Tina Knowles Lawson, Swiss Beats, Alicia Keys, Angela Simmons, Ingrid Burley, Rihanna, SZA, Kim Kardashian, Serena Williams, Sarah Brightman, Missy Elliott, Jay-Z, and Taraji P. Henson, and a bunch of other people that we don't even have time to really name here. He was born and raised in the Bronx, and he launched the 531 line in 2013. He also later designed and directed the launch of the 2020 Ivy Park and Adidas Global Partnership. He created the wearable art piece featured in the video for Already from Black is King, and the elaborate blue headdress and bodice included Swarovski crystals, mother of pearl, and other semi-precious stones sewn into Nigerian lace material. If you have not checked it out, definitely check it out. And if you have not known about him or have not checked him out personally as an artist, as a creative, check him out as well. Definitely support both and let us know how it goes.
Anytime they're playing music downstairs, it's loud. I go downstairs, see what they doing, see what music they doing, see what they dancing to. I go play piano downstairs, they come get involved. Leah has a drum set beside it, banging that. Any music, that's what they do.
All right, so welcome back. Today we have with us Roxstar. So Bree's gonna kick us into some of the stuff about him, and we're gonna take this off.
Yo, Rox. First, thing I do want to say is that I actually like your music. You kind of remind me of like Kevin Little a little bit. I don't know if anybody's ever told you that, but I really feel your shit. Where are you from, and how would you describe it to someone who hasn't been there before?
I'm actually from New York. My parents are Jamaican. I was born here in the Bronx. I was raised in Harlem, and I definitely tell people, like, I guess the style out there in Harlem is like very different, like, you know, very known for like making statements and so forth. So that's like a bit of a difference compared to other people I say growing up.
Okay, and he had compared you a little bit just now to Kevin Little, but what makes you real different from other artists? Like, you know that you've obviously grown up a couple different places, but what makes your music very different?
I would definitely say my approach, how I go about my music, the artists that I listen to behind it. I definitely say the melody. I'm very versatile. I try to bring like 4 to 3 different voices in every song. So it's like, you're like wondering like, yo, where does he get this sound from and so forth. So I try to like always like shock people. So that's really the difference that I bring out.
Okay, keep them guessing. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Speaking of versatility, no, go ahead.
No, after you.
All right. Speaking of versatility, what do you think people's biggest misconception about you is, and who are you really?
I say the biggest misconception is a dancehall artist from an R&B artist. Because a lot of people would be like, yo, you're a bad dancehall artist. Like, you're a bad. And I'm like, I'm not a dancehall artist. Like, you know, like I have a dancehall background, but I do like a crossover R&B kind of flavor. Like, and that's the versatility that I bring that throws them off. So I think that's the biggest misconception. Yeah.
That's sweet.
All right, so where's the furthest place that your music has traveled internationally?
My first song internationally headed was Switzerland and Jamaica.
OD,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
Have you
my
ever been
first
to
song hit
Switzerland?
Switzerland. Yeah. My first song hit Switzerland, and then from Switzerland, it hit Uganda, and then Europe, and then Jamaica, and then started going into America. But Switzerland was the first place, like, and furthest, yeah.
That's when you knew it was it, huh?
Yeah. I had a lot of fans from Switzerland. It was ridiculous.
What? That's
crazy. That's really diverse though. Like I wouldn't have really guessed that at all between Switzerland and Uganda and Jamaica. Like it's all different.
Yeah, the reggae in Europe is different, and especially out there, like, you know. So.
And you're very melodic, so that might help you.
Certainly.
Before we continue, did you ever go to Switzerland? I still want to know.
No, I never went. No.
Oh, okay. I was just wondering.
Based off like my Spotify streamings and stuff like that, that's where it hit the most, like the furthest.
What?
All right,
Roxstar. What's next for you, and how can people get in contact with you?
Definitely through Instagram. Roxstar Vibe IC. I say the next thing for me is visuals, touring. And I also have a vlog that I just started called On the Rocks with Roxstar. So gives you a journey of pretty much, you know, like what I do on a day-to-day, my approach to music, the people I work with, and the sports. So a big package coming forth.
That's tough. And that's Roxstar Vibe with an X. Don't y'all forget it. Don't get it fucked up.
I can't with y'all. Is there anything else you want to share with the people before we kind of get out your interview and get into your performance? Anything else?
I definitely say, like, for everybody who's, you know, doing music, just stay focused. You know what I mean? Do it because you love it. It can be very stressful. Have a grounded team. Be clean-hearted and do music from your heart. That's the easiest way for you to be heard. And shout out to my producer, Mad Q, Cuban Links. Pretty much, the whole team. Yeah.
You got into his Grammy speech.
Nah, I respect that though. You gotta pick them up from now. Like that makes sense. That makes sense. All right, just stay tuned, guys, and we'll be right back.
Hey guys, welcome back to VNYC. This is your boy 3, and this is 3rd Avenue. Earlier in the Sesh, we got into a talk with Roxstar Vibes, my boy Gwan, Twon. I asked them what their favorite Caribbean dish was, and I asked them about their craziest Labor Day experience. Now, along with the Labor Day experience, I don't know if there's a proper etiquette because I'm not like a hard back like Bajan. Like my parents were both born in Barbados, but I'm not like, I don't eat things with the wrong utensils, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not that person. And I feel like I don't like, if you juve or whatever the case is, if you party from the night before, if you not from Brooklyn and you don't have a place to go to and take a shower after juve, I feel like you just shouldn't go to the Parkway, or you should just leave at 5, 6, go home, wash up, throw on another get dirty outfit, and make your way back to Brooklyn. Yo, people be smelling crazy, and I know it's like cool and everything, and people be, oh, I was fetting since Saturday night. All that kind of stuff is cool, but it's just like, bro, we still gotta have some hygiene. Like that's the best part about the fun, is hugging somebody you haven't seen in a while and they smell like pure ash. Like the Labor Day etiquette, guys, I know there may not be a parade this year if I'm not mistaken, but we gotta do it better. We gotta do better for the people. Another thing, if you have any friends that are Caribbean, when you go to their house, I strongly suggest that you never give any advice, suggestions, or tips to the person who's cooking the food. those things are more unwanted than like, is this racist if I say this? Like they're more unwanted than adopted kids. But nonetheless, just don't do it. It's not really. It'll get you kicked out and probably banned from your friend's house for a really long time, if not forever. Yeah, so I wouldn't suggest that. Also, this question is for ladies and the guys. So, ladies first, if you could date or marry a guy from any island, what would it be? And men, vice versa. If you could date a woman from any island, what island would it be? I'm from Barbados personally, and this might sound crazy. I probably would never date, maybe, but I would never marry a Bajan woman. They are their accent. I like they're my favorite accent. Like people like say like Bajan people sound like they're singing when they're talking. I don't feel that way. Maybe because I grew up on it and I'm biased. But like all the like people in my family, like all the women in my family, I love their accents. I would call like if my mom's on the phone like long distance, I'll pick up the phone any time and just say hello because I love the accent. But married, no. Me, ooh, it would have to be Jamaican or Trinidadian. Their food is crazy, and rotis are one of my favorite things ever. But guys, vice versa. If you could date a woman from any island, what would it be? What island would it be? And what is your favorite accent? But that's all for now.
There are a lot of ways to reach out to a friend about their mental health. Learn how you can help at seizetheawkward.org.
Roxstar. Oh, Cuban link cards. Said she wanna do this. Said she wanna do this. Said she wanna do this. Do this. Said she wanna do this. Do this. She tryna get it cool whip. No ice with a cool drip. Said she wanna do this. Let's go. Said she wanna do this right. Said she tryna spend some time. Said she wanna candlelight. I'm gonna be the one that's gonna hold you tight. So let's go, baby. No need to let go, baby. So let's go, baby. I'm gonna be the one that's gonna hold you tight. So let's go, baby. No need to let go, baby. So let's go, baby. I'm gonna be the one that's gonna hold you tight. Hey, baby, I know that you think that I'm crazy, that you've been on my mind lately. No other girl can faze me. Oh, girl, you're a superstar, and no other girl can take my heart. No other girl can play your part. So let's go, baby. No need to let go, baby. So let's go, baby. I'm gonna be the one that's gonna hold you tight. So let's go, baby. No need to let go, baby. So let's go, baby. I'm gonna be the one that's gonna hold you tight. None of me girl and body carry order. Skin smooth, muscle, linola. She love it when me put up on the sofa. Hey, one call and she coming over. Hey, pretty girl, we not gonna over. Bad like dancehall, wild like soca. Hey, fat Rolls Royce, one pushing out ya. From she meet me, her life start all over. So let's go, baby. No need to let go, baby. So let's go, baby. I'm gonna be the one that's gonna hold you tight. That's the Cuban link for cards. That one is called Let's Go. Mix and master by Mac Q. Say I'm on a run for the G's. I'm on a run for the G's, yeah. Say I'm on a run for the greens. No boy can't step to my cleats, yeah. Say I'm on a run for the G's. I'm on a run for the greens, yeah. Say I'm on a run to the chase. No boy can't step to me. No boy can't step to me. Or even send threat to me. Roxstar the thing globally, and the girls them love me totally. A big girl I'm mad over me. Woman alone lotion and powder me. Girl I call and I try get a hold of me. Push out the jelly Benz with the big body. She say of me have the remedy. She love off her melodies, yeah. Full of vibes out of energy. Me and her rapport NSC, yeah. And we are chillin' and roll some weed. Watch her waistlines moving free, yeah. And me alone, she a pray. She say, Roxstar, you are the G, yeah. No boy can't step to me, or even send threat to me. Rockstar the thing globally, and the girls them love me totally. A big girl I'm mad over me. Woman alone lotion and powder me. Girl I call and I try get a hold of me. Push out the jelly Benz with the big body. Anywhere well wild man I look it. Now stay up on the narrow not crooked. Jump on a plane first class me book it. Lick a pile up in the crates a bucket, yeah. It's a life for me live, yeah me love it. God know me wouldn't change it for nothing. Another day to the money, yeah, me running. And if a boy touch me, things me, I got done him, yeah. No boy can't step to me, or even send threat to me. Rockstar the thing globally, and the girls them love me totally. A big girl I'm mad over me. Woman alone lotion and powder me. Girl I call and I try get a hold of me. Push out the jelly Benz with the big body. Say man I run for the G's. I'm on a run for the G's, yeah. Say man I run for the greens. No boy can't step to my cleats, yeah. Say man I run for the G's. I'm on a run for the greens, yeah. Say man I run to the G's. No boy can't step to me. No boy can't step to me, or even send threat to me. Rockstar the thing globally, and the girls them love me totally. A big girl I'm mad over me. Woman alone lotion and powder me. Girl I call and I try get a hold of me. Push out the jelly Benz with the big body.
All right, so we're back. We got Twon with us, Wagwan Twon, repping from Brooklyn. So we're gonna start by asking you just a couple questions. How long have you been DJing, and what inspired you to DJ?
Yes. I've been DJing for, I picked up DJing like 10 years ago, so around like 2010. But I've been like, I guess DJing like more professionally for like the last like 4 or 5. As
That's
far as
longer than
like,
I.
yeah, like getting bookings and stuff like that. And yeah,
10 years is a long time.
I
Like 10
mean,
years ago, music was different.
That's real.
yeah,
Like,
exactly.
That's
sheesh,
real.
that's crazy. What is the latest event that you've ever DJ? Whether it was a wedding, club, backyard party, bar mitzvah, baby shower, graduation.
Yo, I've done 10 years is like crazy, right? So like, I feel like the craziest, like the best one I've ever done was like I got booked to DJ in Sweden, Stockholm.
Oh
Yeah,
shit.
What?
yeah. So they was having this outdoor event at this spot called Tread Gordon, and so I got booked to DJ, and like it was like over like 4,000 people at the spot. It was like legit a spot under a bridge. So it was just mad people, and it was just crazy.
Like
And
on some warehouse style type shit?
yeah, but like
That's like
organized.
TV shit. Like
Yeah,
I've only seen shit like
yes.
that on TV.
Yeah, it was crazy. Like I was under the bridge, and it was just mad people, and it was also the day when it was like It was Sweden versus Switzerland. Yeah, and like people in Sweden hate because people hate people from Switzerland. Not they hate them, but it's just like they're always being confused with each other. So it's so
Yeah.
funny. So I was able to witness that firsthand. There was like people don't. They was like I don't get it. We're Sweden and they're Switzerland. But anyway,
Jeez.
nah, it was dope. I was able to DJ out there. Mad people. The dancehall community is crazy out there too. So I had a whole bunch of dancers come out, going on their head tops and just like
What?
Oh, they was
yeah,
lit.
yeah, and it's like they'll look like Becky from up the block. You know what I'm saying? Like they but they don't look like they dance to dancehall, but they doing flips and splits and all types of. It was crazy, and like people were just joining in and just it was a vibe. It was a real vibe. I was lit that night. it
That is
was dope.
What?
insane.
like over
And
like about 4,000 people. Yeah.
jeez.
Yeah.
How long was it like the set?
My set was like an hour long. Just an
Sheesh.
hour, like hour. But man,
I'm gonna go out to fucking Stockholm. They have a festival on the bridges.
nah, Stockholm was lit. I highly recommend everybody pull up to that. The
Well, I guess
dancehall community.
that changed my outlook on it because I thought it was all fucked up after that whole ASAP Rocky thing, but I might have to pop out.
Yeah. When I found out about that, I was like, oh, it's crazy. But like for the most part, like Stockholm was mad cool, mad chill. Dancehall. Well, I can only speak for the dancehall community because it's very like tight knit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was like that. So they really took care of me, and it was definitely a good vibe.
That is insane.
Mhm.
What do you think are the tracks that make you you?
The tracks that make me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Like I like tracks that like they catch your ear off rip. You know what I'm saying? Like tracks that you hear and it just like it has to have like a good rhythm. It has to have like a good beat and like it's got to be catchy and it don't have to be like nothing like crazy. So like I listen to artists like when I listen to like Vibes Cartel like he'll put like some like crazy lyrics on a hard ass beat. You know what I'm saying? And but it'll be you, but you can dance to it. And I just like rhythms that you can dance to. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I go for. Tracks you can dance to that sound good. That like either when it's like high energy or when it's just like calm. It just still has to have that like that vibe.
I feel you.
Yeah,
I feel you.
I feel like that's a very generic answer. I don't know.
No, it's not. No, not at all. Like you the energy type. It makes sense. All about the vibe. Like that.
All
That
about the
flows. There's
vibe.
nothing wrong with that.
All
Yeah, it's
right,
all about the vibe.
Wagwan Twon, what do you think is the role the DJ plays in a performance, production, or an event?
I mean, the DJ is the vibe conductor. Like he's in charge of,
Vibe conductor.
I
I'm
like
using
that.
that one.
I like that.
or she. You know what I'm saying? Like their role is to like create the vibe and keep the party going. Like if the vibe is low, come on and turn it up. Or if if you need to switch up the energy, switch up the energy. But like that's like the bread and butter of it. Like you gotta be able to read the crowd and be like, this is what's needed, and give them what's needed. You know, that's how I
Right.
feel.
So, what about like when you're reading the crowd, trying to be the energy conductor, the vibe conductor, give them what they need, and someone's like, "Oh, Twan, can you play?" Like, how does that even happen with requests and like shit like that?
Oh, requests. Oh man. All right. So requests, like the way I look at it is like, uh, I'm not really a person. If you pull up to me with a request, I'm gonna look at you like you're crazy. But it depends though, because it's like,
I know my playlist is shit.
now if the vibe is good, if everybody's having a great time, and then they come up to me with a request that's like that fits the vibe, then I'll give them. I'm like, you know what, that works, and I'll actually play it like on some real. But if it's like on some left field Backstreet Boys, or I'm playing Vibes Cartel, I'm gonna look at you. You know what I'm saying? I'm be like, nah, get him out of there. So it depends. I
Oh
don't know.
my god.
Speaking of the role of the DJ, right? So this may or may not make sense, but how do you like to perform better? Like with an artist, like because you may have to like hype them up, or just like without an artist where you could just tear the shit down by yourself.
Uh,
Like there's like sometimes you might watch a set where like the artist's energy is like but the DJ will have like the fucking crowd rocking.
Like DJ Duffy.
Like you know what I'm saying? Like DJ Duffy. Like French is okay and his songs die, but it's his DJ. Like she be shaking wild ass.
Getting
Like
it
they gonna need a
poppin'.
poll for his DJ soon.
Oh, she's pregnant now.
Oh
She's
shit.
she's pregnant.
oh, word?
They gonna need a
Damn,
clinic
crazy.
for his DJ soon.
Yeah, maybe that. Maybe a
That's
baby back.
crazy.
But she's pretty pregnant, if that counts.
I feel like it depends on the artist though. Like I feel like if the artist is lit, then the DJ like we feed off of energy. Like I know with me, I feed off of energy. So like I definitely did performances with artists, and it was like I was just there playing tunes. Like I couldn't. And then as soon as they got off, I did my thing, and people were like, "Oh," you know what I'm saying?
Ah.
But it depends because I definitely work with artists where their energy was high, and it was like, "Damn, I got to keep this energy up." So I love it. So it really depends. Honestly, I know I could I can rock a crowd by myself. Like I'll just let me DJ.
that shit.
Yeah. Nah, honestly. But I love working with artists too. So it really depends. It depends. It's all about like if you have that connection, you have that energy. You know. Yeah.
All right. This also sounds like a pretty right field question, right? So you sound like a pretty busy DJ. What is it like traveling with all of your equipment? And I say that to say this, like when I travel, if I like bring my Xbox and I put it like through the scanner, they will assume it's like the worst shit ever. Like some lady just told me like it's a fax machine. I have a fax machine in my book bag, like shit like that. So I imagine if you have like like the instrument that plays like the vinyls or something like that, or you might have like 2 laptops. Like what is it like, really like traveling like with stuff like that? And also, do you trust like putting your stuff under a plane? Do you like to carry on all your shit?
So what you do is like when as a DJ, you gotta make sure that wherever you're DJing, you gotta make sure that you need to know what equipment that they have. So if I'm DJing at this spot, do they have stuff I could just plug into, or do I have to like? I mean, I'm versatile. Whereas like I could just travel with my USB. Like I have a lot of my music on my USB. I could just plug it in to like the CDJ, and I can just DJ off of that. Or if they have like whatever equipment, I could just walk with my laptop. I don't usually travel with like the whole setup. Like I usually don't travel with the whole setup unless I'm like DJing in house. Like
okay.
Like if I'm DJing, somebody booked me to DJ like a baby shower or birthday party at this rented spot, then I gotta bring equipment. Then it's like I'll just throw
Something where there's no music.
Yeah, if there's nothing, then I'll bring like my stuff in my car and just head to the spot. But if it's like in a club or whatever, it's like y'all got equipment. Let me know what y'all got so I can just bring my laptop and call it a day.
That's pretty easy. That works.
Yeah, it works. Laptop. Tell me what you got. You don't got shit? All right, boom. All right, let me
You don't got
shit ass niggas.
You don't got. All right, boom. I also have like a little mini controller that I bring just in case. Like, all right. So if I get booked and they be like, yeah, we got X, Y, and Z. I'm like, all right, cool. And then I pull up, y'all don't got nothing. I'm like, all right, bet this was not agreed upon, but I got my controller. I'm still getting paid. So,
and that's just because you're prepared, though. That has like beyond that could have whole fell through.
Yeah, I'm trying to get paid.
You got your coin. That's what it is.
I'm trying to get paid. Yeah, man. They trying to.
So what's up next? Like, how can people get in contact with you?
Instagram, social media, everything is the same. Gwan, Twon. But every Thursday I'm DJing at Rise Radio in Brooklyn. So DJing from 3 to 5. We're streaming live from there. So if you want to watch, you can definitely pull up and watch on the stream at Rise Radio NYC on Twitch. Every Thursday, you can pull up in real life with a mask and keep that distance, but we can still pull up and have a vibe. I'm DJing. I DJ like Lovers Rock once in a while in Brooklyn, backyard. Again, like very like limited spacing. Like everything's very limited. But you're more likely to catch me on the stream now until things like get better. But yeah, you can find me on the streaming.
I said you're a Corona DJ.
He's making his coin.
I'm making man. It's real out here. Hustle don't stop.
I respect it. All right, so just stay tuned and we'll be right back.
Thanks for coming, bros.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
I go to the club, she's shaking her ass, am I gonna fuck? That's what we hear, that's what we want, that's what they say, that's what we do. I am a product of I am improved. The way that they target and market the youth, I am the truth. We are addicted, lost in the cause, don't know my position. Am I a tool? Am I involved with a plot to remove every thought of your soul? Can I choose? Can I choose? Can I choose? Yeah. My phone, it got me thinking that I'm free. I'm locked inside my cell and I don't see. I love it, swear I never wanna leave. Never leave, yeah. these corporations got a grip on me. Attention to the light like I'm a fiend. Addicted to my motherfucking scream. I can't scream out. Can I sleep? Posted. I can't make a move without hoping that they notice, yo.
If you jacking my bro, better ride out. Then we pussy over here, come and find out. Bro, got a tech, call a timeout. If you reach here, probably bring mine down. Niggas getting low, to the hideout. Got aim, probably make a nigga sign out. My niggas won't fold, yeah. 40 car wipe his nose, yeah. My niggas, they senses, cause we finna trenches. Forever be stuck on that gang shit. We shoot through your lenses, so you see the message. We don't give a fuck who you came with. And she wanna text us, I fuck the Lexus. I put that little bitch in some sane shit. I fuck her the next, I can't get no check out. These bitches, they know who to play with. And I can't hold a shit, cause if 12 see me, they might notice it. And I can't hold a bitch, can't break my heart, can't see how cold it is. And we keep posing clips, might hit her up next week, we sold the shit. And bro gon' roll a split, put ops and blunts and then he smoke the shit. If you jacking my bro, better ride out. Then we pussy over here, come and find out. Bro got a tech, call a timeout. If you reach here, probably bring mine down. Niggas getting low, to the hideout. Got aim, probably make a nigga sign out. My niggas won't fold, yeah. 40 car wipe his nose, yeah. If you jacking my bro, better ride out. Then we pussy over here, come and find out. Bro got a tech, call a timeout. If you reach here, probably bring mine down. Niggas getting low, to the hideout. Got aim, probably make a nigga sign out. My niggas won't fold.
Give me that bread, pick up the bed, under the mattress, mask on, I'm a catfish, bust down that package.
Yeah, money make them do backflips, cartwheel gymnastics, half court, name dollar, you know I'm making that basket.
Lock safe, I'ma crack it, these are black op tactics, Apple store for the MacBook, being broke, ooh, that's a bad look.
Wait, being broke, that's a bad thing, getting hoodied up in the black range. We ain't never got bad aim, put them on a shirt, give them that fame.
I can remember, I've been popping my collar. Ass so fat, make all the niggas wanna holler. Finesse a nigga out his bread, true scholar. I need hundreds in the safe, cause I've been about $1.
Man, I've been getting to the bridge, yeah, to the bridge, to the bridge, yeah, to the bridge, man, I've been getting to the bridge, yeah, to the bridge, to the bridge, yeah.
Crime mob, I'm a princess, money really keep the interest, if you owe money, pay that interest, so we take money just to invest.
East Coast to the Midwest, any bitch will get chin check.
I make these bitches go stupid. That bitch I had told me she love me right after a stroke. Surrounded by shooters cause I am a GOAT. My niggas gon' blow. Like chopper let loose, watch these bitch niggas duck. I like watching these bitch niggas run. Bitch nigga what? DJ he with me, he towing a gun. Look, I did bitch nigga front. Put his ass right on the t-shirt. I'm chillin' with her smoking runts. She tryna take off my t-shirt. A couple bands for me to come. Yeah, y'all know how we work. 40 homies don't be dumb. Yeah, he finna be ass out. No homo if he tryna run. Them hoes they blowin' his back out. Ben block, 10 shots, hit eyes, already got knocked with a big chop. The metal on me, yeah, get high, move, walk, you catch a rib shot. Bodies on me when the gift top pockets got big knots, she wanna leave with me. Now I'm blowing her back out. Chopper gon' make a brat sound. Like, we love you, hot chop up with your coat. Told them niggas that I already know. Nigga, I'm way, I ain't duck no smoke. 40 on me and this shit gon' blow. Bitches that thought he got her on her knees. Both keys swerving, got low from the D's. Niggas, they talking but don't wanna see me.
Say you're out, we gon' slide with machete. I want P-Love, he ready. 40 on them in the
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Sesh. We got Gwan, Twon, and we got Roxstar Bob here with us. I'm gonna start this off by asking you guys, being that this is our Labor Day episode, what is your best or what is your craziest Labor Day experience?
Oh shit.
Y'all don't gotta be shy. It's all bad. I lost a toenail one time, so like, don't feel no kind of way.
And house keys.
Wow. They were car keys, actually.
I got a whole story.
So we got some time. Go through it.
Go through it. All right. So, hey everyone. So I didn't make it to the intro, but what's good? Twon here. Craziest Labor Day story. I DJ'd at night. I had like one of my biggest nights at this spot called Kinfolk in Brooklyn. So it was like a crazy Labor Day like weekend party and crazy long line. It was a lot. I didn't get home till like 5 a.m. and the next day, Labor Day, I had to actually DJ on the Parkway. So I was actually able to DJ. I got booked to DJ on the Parkway on a float from my homegirl from Jersey, Moon. Crazy connect through, unique, crazy DJ producer. So yeah, so I got booked to DJ. Thing is, I had to meet up at the spot at like 9 a.m. and I got home at like 5 a.m. So I overslept. And
Oh my God.
yeah, I overslept. So I ended up waking up at like 9:30 when I was supposed to be there at 9. So I got up quick, washed up real quick, got in the Uber, went straight to the meetup spot. I'm trying to hit them up. I don't know for those who was there last year, but like it was raining crazy Labor Day last year. Crazy. Like that was like the first Labor Day I really remember it actually raining, pouring. So I'm there with my umbrella, calling her like, "Yo, what's good? Like, where's the float? Where's everything?" Bad reception. I finally get her after like 17 calls.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was crazy. They were like 8 blocks away. So I'm like, what? Because it already started. So they were like 8 blocks away. It was raining. I'm like, all right, bet I gotta catch this because I got a DJ on it. So I'm like, time to run. So I was running. I booked it in the rain with my laptop and my book bag and all that. Running. I stepped on a piece of grass. I'm like, here it goes.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so I stepped on a wet piece of grass. I'm looking up at the sky. I'm like, it's over now.
What?
Yes. Yo, so like I'm running, I slip, I look up, I'm like, it's over. All I hear is people saying, "Oh," I'm like, I know what it is. So it's all good. So when I fell, I was able to like do like a tuck and roll and get back up. And I was like, I'm good. I was like, yeah. So everybody was hyping me up. Yeah, it was like a movie. And so it's all good. So I ran for like 3. I actually caught up to them. That was a good amount of cardio. I caught up to them. I was able to get on the float and I was able to DJ. With it being like a float from Jersey, we was playing like Caribbean remixes to like Jersey Club and stuff like that. So it was like a different element to the Parkway. So it was definitely a dope vibe. But that was my craziest Labor Day experience.
That is insane.
That's
I was like done waiting for the 8 blocks.
And on the Parkway, I would have never.
In rain.
Maybe in the rain, you might not feel the sweat as much. But
fuck out of it. He said wet grass. Like this is all just bad.
The Parkway is longer than Manhattan block.
Yeah. I did it.
That's trauma.
That's horrible.
That's termination. I was like, I'm getting on this float. I got a DJ. They're not gonna violate.
I'm done.
And I did it.
I can't. What about you, Rox?
Yeah, it sounds like you had a crazy story.
I mean, the last time I ever been down there was because of that. It was like back in like 2014, 15. I went with like 7 of my friends and I had like a few gunshots bust off. Everybody started skedaddling.
See? That's how
some girl got shot in front of me in her leg. And I couldn't find my friend. He ended up getting stabbed because he wanted to do some stupid shit. And I ended up going home with just one of my friends. And ever since then, I just never been down there. I was just like, nah, I ain't going there. So it's been like 6 years now.
Wow.
Damn.
I don't blame you though. That's some traumatizing.
And that was the night. That was Juve going into Labor
So you didn't even
Day.
make it to the Parkway?
Yeah, you didn't even make it to the
Nah,
Parkway.
I didn't even make it. Like, yeah. So
that's
OD. Yeah, it is quiet.
I seen somebody's foot get ran over by a float.
I feel like someone always gets ran over though.
It's the
like
same
every year.
Girl. When you,
I don't think it's the same girl.
When you watch the news report, it's always Jasmine Simmons, 8-year-old,
I told her to endorse this
13-year-old,
message.
16-year-old. It's the same bitch getting run over by the float. Every country
How
by
much
now.
leg she got left, bro?
I know she got none us. Clearly, she might have got hit by every country float in the goddamn parade.
It couldn't have been Haitian float because they fucked shit up.
Maybe wild out there.
There would be nothing left for her.
Oh my goodness.
Haitians don't play.
She's in the chair by now.
Stop. No.
She gotta be.
I'm not doing this with you. All right, so we're also gonna check in a little bit about the versus battle that happened. So remember, it was a very, very big thing that happened. We had Beanie Man. They had the whole live setup. We had the cops trying to shut it down. Did y'all catch it or not?
Yeah, I seen all of that.
Yeah, I caught it. Yeah,
I don't want to be that guy.
Seen all of
What
that.
do you think were like the most epic parts of what made it so memorable for us?
Like for me, I felt like the fact from coming from like previous verses and like everybody was having technical difficulties, like everybody couldn't, connect up and the sound was off or this and that. So I was like, this is gonna be crazy. I'm like, in my head, I'm wondering how these old Jamaicans about to pull this off. So old Jamaicans aren't good with technology. Like, how they gonna do the verse battle?
That's real though. I thought about it. No shade.
I'm like, what they gonna do it on WhatsApp? Like, I was just so confused. So I'm like, yo, how you gonna do this versus battle? So then I was like, oh, they did it the old traditional, sound clash style. I'm like, all right, this is good. And I don't know. I feel like they had the most energy. I feel like nothing topped that, in my honest opinion. I'm not trying to be biased.
No.
I agree with him. Like, I feel like they did something that no one else can ever top no time soon right now. It put dancehall on a bigger platform.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely could say that as far as the media, and I mean they deserve that. You know what I mean? Like, those is legends right there. So
I agree. I remember like when it came on, it felt like it was a party. Like every room and every house had it on. Mothers, grandmothers, me, everybody.
I know we the host and we're supposed to ask the questions, but for me, honestly, I'm a virgin to reggae concerts. I've never been to one. That was my first reggae concert. I swear to God. Never.
Reggae concert quarantine.
I've been to like 10 summer jams. I'm tired. I'm tired of it. That was my first reggae concert ever, and I watched the whole thing from my iPhone. I was losing it. I couldn't hold my composure.
Yeah, the energy was definitely there, and those guys was pretty old too. So you know what I mean.
For them to still carry that same energy, right? It's crazy.
Yeah.
But then on the flip side, there was that part about the billboard coming out, the cover coming out about verses, and Jamaica entirely being left off of it.
Mm-hmm.
So even though we did have,
I don't understand.
And that's the thing about it. I feel like people appreciate our music. It is mainstream in some regards. People sample it a lot, but I feel like when things like Billboard come out, Rolling Stones come out, things like that, we never get acknowledgement until someone really puts up a fight for it. So like when Timbaland and Swiss actually had it corrected and the pictures were added, but I feel like even though we can all sit here and discuss like it was amazing, anybody from anywhere, because he's not from Jamaica, thought it was lit, it still got excluded. And like how reggae music or dancehall music kind of gets celebrated but pushed to the side in a way.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. It's
like I think reggae is actually one of probably, if not one of the most stolen genres. Like I don't understand how you leave them out on that.
I feel like it's very unfortunate, but it's like at the same time, it also points out that like sometimes we shouldn't be looking. I think Mr. Lex, he put this on his IG. Mr. Lex, he was going on about like at the end of the day, like there are plenty of Jamaican artists who can put on the platform for us. Like we should be able to have our own verses and not look for validation from like the US. At the end of the day, my honest opinion, we had the best verses, like, and
that's serious.
And it's like for us to have like put on such a great performance, like the most memes, the most everything, like everything came out of that versus battle, and like everyone was talking about that. Even people who don't even listen to dancehall and reggae like that, even people who didn't even know what Bounty was saying, they were like, "Nah, this is lit." You know what I'm saying? So it's like for it to get so much attention and then for it to be excluded on billboards, it just goes to show it's like why I feel like you rather just put your energy into your own people and put your energy into your own stuff. So like you get the validation that you feel you deserve.
Yeah.
That's real.
That's real. Cause you guys kind of started the verses. I didn't mean you guys in a racist kind of way, but like honestly, like clashing and stuff like that, like on stage, like straight out dancing and singing. Yeah, I can't take that. I don't know anybody else that's done it like that or ever done it before Jamaica. To be honest,
it's true.
That's real.
That's a big fact.
I'm going to ask you guys. I don't like sugar cane as much as I used to, but what is the best Caribbean food to you guys? The best. And I'm going to put my vote in for rotis.
For what?
Rotis. Trinidadians. Roti.
Oh, for a Caribbean dish, you said.
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay. I can't selfish.
That's a good go-to.
Yeah.
That's like cereal for y'all. That's like all day, any day.
First of all, not everybody's like that with Aki. So let's
you can
not.
eat that anytime. You're right.
I can't. Not my mother. Let me tell y'all, she don't do that after the sun go down at all.
Only for breakfast.
Only for breakfast.
Nah, some people eat it. They eat it with rice at like lunch or whatever.
Saying, right?
White rice. Yeah.
That could be breakfast, lunch, or dinner.
Rice before, like he said.
Yeah.
Just with hard food. I don't be playing with the rice like that. Like I'm Jamaican, but I don't like rice like that. Like I like food. Like I'm sorry. Like
rice and peas.
Rice is play. And you know what? Between rice and peas and white rice, I'm gonna take white rice. I know.
Okay.
Y'all could throw me away from the team. I don't care. But I like white rice.
No,
with enough gravy.
To each his own. You have your preference. Ain't mad at that.
There we go. There we go.
That?
Speaking of gravy, I was gonna say oxtail. I know Rox don't really deal with the red meat, but I like oxtail.
Oh yeah.
That's
Man, I'm a pasta person, so rasta pasta from Footprints, like a jerk chicken rasta pasta.
Footprints?
Yeah, a jerk specifically. That's it.
Just because you bring it up, we're gonna talk about it.
The thing is,
wow. There we go. You had a bad experience there?
I feel like it used to be really, really good food. And then I feel like at some point it became a name and just like a hot spot and the food wasn't as good.
Fell off.
Yeah. Completely. You squeeze up.
Most of these restaurants though, to be honest with you.
That's how it is.
That's how it goes. Like
but
that's why I like the mom and dad shops.
That's why
like the money is over.
That's why you make your own. That's why you have it a couple of times. You sample it. I'm like, I don't think that tastes what you put in here. You make your own.
That's what happened when you
gonna make me make my own everything, my own charts, my own restaurant.
Hey,
that's the franchise food. You gotta go to the time now.
I'm on that type of timing.
When you go to Brooklyn, go to any shop that sell coconut bread or anything like that. Any of the mom and dad shops, that's where the fire food is at. Once they go franchise, it goes bad.
I ain't gonna hold you. The franchises, they do kind of.
They go bad. I'm telling you, if you can go to any restaurant off of Fulton in the Parkway, Utica in the Parkway, you're gonna find good food at any of those mom and dad shops that got wild flags hanging outside.
The ones that got no seats.
Yeah, the one that got nothing you can sit in there. The ones that got the flyers. When you walk up to the desk, they got mad flyers for the boat rides on them. You got to go to those restaurants.
And speaking of mom and pop shops from the Parkway, just all the food trucks, like you can just grab a food from 8 times out of 10, the food's gonna be good. Like
that's real.
Not out here. Not out here. I can't agree with that.
No, I'm talking about on the Parkway.
Tell them about it. Not everybody know about the
Liberty.
We just don't have everything that everybody goes to Brooklyn for Labor Day. That's what it is. Nobody comes to the Bronx. It's hard to find like sugar cane and stuff. Like we might have a couple jerk chicken trucks, and they authentic. Don't get me wrong. The Caribbean culture uptown is a real thing. Like, but it's y'all have more. It's a lot more in Brooklyn.
I feel like it's like the after Labor Day spot. Like you go to the park when you come back home, and then everybody got like barbecues, like everybody catch up there, but it's not the same.
Really?
No.
I feel like the Parkway is pretty. I mean, I had some good Caribbean food in the Bronx, like uptown though, like on 233rd, like up there. Like,
that intersection might be about right. There's nothing but Jamaican shots up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like what's that? I don't even know. I don't remember. But like up
probably
there,
238 for somewhere.
What's that train? It's the 2 train.
Yeah.
Is it 2?
Yeah,
White Plain?
White Plain Road, like over there, that area. I had some great Caribbean food over there, and it's just like, and you know the food is good when the service is trash.
Yes, and they don't have nothing.
And they don't have nothing.
Mad rude.
Wait.
And then you drag their feet. But it's gonna be good.
It's gonna be great. You're gonna be licking your fingers.
That's why I fuck with the Brooklyn mom and dad shops, because when you go in there, it's nothing but women over 48 with hairnets, and they there to serve food, and that's it. It ain't nobody to give you attitude, nothing. They wanna pinch your cheek when you come in the spot
because
and all
it's
that.
you. I want a man to serve me when I go to a Jamaican place. They mad heavy-handed, and they're gonna be like, Wagwan sister and empress. I'm gonna get all my gravy, and things are gonna be great. I don't like when women serve me. I don't.
Wow.
I don't.
Go to the Bajan shop.
They be mad skimpy, but no, I want a handful. I want a manly handful of food. So
I ain't mad at that.
y'all could keep it all y'all want. But taking it back over to men a little bit, or maybe not even, maybe some women too. Who do you think are the best dance hall artists right now? Current day. Who's the best?
Best? I know Popcorn, he just released his newest mixtape called The Fix Tape. That's dope. But he's not a really new artist, but he's like, I feel like that's the hottest like records being played right now off of that. You got popular, yeah. You got Skilly Bang.
Popular Popcorn.
I would definitely agree with that. I think the hottest dancehall artist right now would be Skilly Bang.
Skilly Bang, yeah.
And the reason why is because like his music is like doing the most effective numbers, like streaming, and his flow, you know, his creativity, and I mean he's really young. He's like 21 years old, you know, so. I think he's made the most noise for somebody who just came in for like probably less than a year.
And that might be it. That might be it.
Skilly Bang. Who else? Like you said, like newest or like most popular?
Well, the best dancehall right now.
Best right now. Best. I don't know. It's hard to say best because like.
Yeah.
It's hard because like I feel like with dancehall is just like if you know, you know. You know what I'm saying?
That's a very competitive question.
It's very. Shensia is still Shensia is popping still.
Yeah.
Listen, that's also very, very, very popular. She's even big here. She's big everywhere right now.
Yeah.
So that's also valid. If you want to toss in something for the ladies.
Yeah. How you know? I have to.
Jada Kingdom. She's nice too.
Higher.
Kingdom. Honestly, Coffee.
Yeah.
Coffee. We were talking about Coffee earlier.
Yeah, I mentioned her earlier.
Yeah.
Like
Coffee's dope. Listen, that's a pretty good list.
She's a good artist. She has a good soul. She has a good spirit, good lyrics. It's like, it's a good vibe.
Total package.
Yeah, she's a good vibe. Like,
and she's unique. Like we don't have another Coffee or have had another Coffee.
Yeah, exactly. So, but yeah, best.
Right, well, thank you guys so much for joining the sesh with us. Just stay tuned for a little bit. We'll be right back.
Want a body, body. I got look and walk up she body.
Hold on.
I want a narcos girl.
Labor Day edition. My name is Wagwan Twon. Labor Day is nothing without soca music. This is coming from a Jamaican. I love dancehall, but I gotta keep the girls moving. So we're gonna bring up the energy real quick. We got limited time, so we're gonna do this real quick.
Live in the mix with Twon. And that's the reason why they hating on you. Just show them your dirty ways.
Just a sample. Hey, let's go. We're gonna slow it down real quick. Let's go.
One.
got 1 minute left. All right, we're gonna do this real quick. Let's go. Let's slow it down. Let's go. Set up yourself. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Live in the mix with Gwan, Twon.
Say you want me fi come boom bunny, boom bunny, boom bunny. Say you want me fi come.
Let's go.
Tip on me toe now, bend down low now. Boom bunny, boom bunny. Say you want me fi come boom bunny. The girl just a whine with the thing.
Your body drive me crazy.
When you find me, you know say
your body need a license fee. Your body are too tight and neat. Anybody who got eyes can't see. She just wanna dance and tease. She just wanna dance and tease me.
Yes, just a taste.
She just wanna dance and tease me. She just wanna dance and tease me. She just wanna dance and tease me.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Gwan Twon. Thank you guys for having me. Bless.
Hey ladies and gents, welcome back to BxHx. This is your boy 3 once again. I kind of wanted to point out how much of a crazy and drastic year this was for everybody. Ironically, this is our Labor Day episode, and most people have a confusion that the Labor Day is a celebration of Caribbean countries coming together and partying in Brooklyn. And I think that's also ironic because a lot of laborers and frontline workers are of Caribbean descent. Like, I can't take that away. I don't want to be racist or stereotypical, but like, you look in medical field, anything like that, there's a lot of Caribbean people out there. So yeah, but it's not really about that. It's actually about celebrating the frontline workers and the people who really built this country and still work for the country directly. So let's not forget that when we're out there celebrating, however we're celebrating. And people have started to celebrate the frontline workers earlier this year. Like, I don't hear the gongs and the pot banging at 7 o'clock anymore, so I guess they forgot about you guys. But we haven't over here at BxHx, and we respect you guys. Thanks, peace and love. Have a safe Labor Day, everybody.
Blow, I make these bitches go stupid. That bitch I had told me she love me right after a stroke. Surrounded by shooters cause I am a GOAT. My niggas gon' blow. Like, chopper let loose, watch these bitch niggas duck. I like watching these bitch niggas run. Bitch nigga what? DJ he with me, he towing a gun. Look, I did bitch nigga front. Put his ass right on the t-shirt. I'm chillin' with her smoking runs. She tryna take off my t-shirt. A couple bands for me to come. Yeah, y'all know how we work. 40 on me, don't be dumb. Yeah, he finna be ass out. No homo if he tryna run. Them hoes they blowin' his back out. Ben block, 10 shots, hit eyes, already got knocked with a big chop. The metal on me, yeah, get high, move, walk, you catch a rip shot. Bodies on me when the gift top pockets got big knots, she wanna leave with me.